Coast Guard, Coast Guard, Coast Guard, Coast Guard, Coast Guard, Coast Guard. Success is in the process of the destination. Coast Guard.
All right, guys. Here, episode 2, Coach's Garden. Got Dale Harpenau here answering some questions for us. Really, I just want to know what kind of vegetables we got planted here today.
Well, first of all, we got some tomato plants. Got 14 tomato plants. I got like 4 pepper plants, 3 green peppers, and then some daffodils, just kind of for the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes don't like those daffodils, so we plant a few. I like to always plant a few daffodil plants around, just to kind of add some color to the garden, and you know, we're just looking forward to a bountiful harvest this year.
Well, how long ago did you plant all this?
Planted about 2 weeks ago, about a week before Easter. Usually I like to wait till Easter, but this year, because the weather's been nice, we've had some time, kind of got a head start on the garden this year. So about, it's been a couple weeks ago, and the weather's been good. We just had one scare of weather where it's a little bit chilly, but we survived that, I believe, and so I think it's gonna be a good year on the garden.
I mean, 884 wins. I mean, it's been said. I mean, some people have told me that. Is your biggest regret really that Coach Burgess wasn't by your side for all of them?
You know, I'll say this, I've been very fortunate to have a bunch of really good assistant coaches over the years, and you know, that's what makes things successful, is having good assistants. And you know, Coach Burgess has been a big part of it, obviously the last few years, and you know, we enjoy having him around, and the guys really enjoy having him around, and along with you, Coach Stovall. I mean, it's been a pleasure working with you guys, and you know, it's always nice to have the youth factor in there. You know, try to help keep me young, and because, like I said, this is, I think, my 33rd season, which they've gone pretty quick. But at the end of the day, you know, that's obviously the importance is you got to have really good assistants.
All right, Coach. You know, I know being a former catcher, you know, rapid fire is probably one of your favorite drills.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we got a rapid fire question section for you right here.
All right.
Easiest plant that you have to grow in your garden?
Probably a tomato plant. I mean, you get it off to a good start, get good soil. You know, you got water, you got plenty of sun, and you know, it kind of just does its own thing. Yeah, so I'd say a tomato plant.
All right. What about the hardest one?
Hardest plant for me so far has been the cucumber. You know, for whatever reason, I just haven't had a whole lot of success with the cucumber plant. But I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully get some good cucumbers this year. But yeah, for whatever reason, the cucumber plant's been the toughest one, for whatever reason.
Yeah, I only had one. Mine's already died. So.
Yeah.
Well, what about your favorite vegetable that you grow in your garden?
Probably, again, the tomato plant. And the reason the tomato plant, it's all about the BLT.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm looking forward to that. You know, the first tomato out of the garden every year goes for a BLT with some good bacon, and you know, I like to use Petit bacon, you know, locally grown.
Well, what about, you know, I know you've been doing a lot of coaching over the years. What is the best ballpark hot dog you've ever had in your life?
Well, it's got to be the Dodger dog, obviously.
No doubt.
You know, a few years ago I was out in Los Angeles with my daughter Allison and my son Ty, and we all had Dodger dogs out there. And actually, if you go over to the ballpark in Oklahoma City, you can get the Dodger dog. So I would say probably the Dodger dog, probably the best hot dog I've had in the ballpark.
Worth the drive to Oklahoma
Absolutely.
City? All right, I'm going to have to check it out. Well, what about best baseball team of all time?
Oh, it's got to be the Cincinnati Reds, the Big Red Machine. That's who I grew up watching. Those guys were all my idols. You know, I learned how to catch from watching Johnny Bench and watching guys like Pete Rose and Davey Concepcion.
Well, what about best player you've ever coached against? High school, college, whatever.
Best player coached against. I mean, there's been a few of those guys. I mean, back in the day, again at Seminole Junior College, I mean, there were some guys over there that were unbelievably talented. LaRoche was one of them, hit a walk-off home run against us. To go to the College World Series here. One year we were 1 out away from going. And Did a walk-off
Adam
home run.
LaRoche.
Adam LaRoche,
He's a
yeah.
Brave, yeah.
Yeah, Brave, a good player.
Yeah.
Probably one of the better players I've ever coached as far as talent-wise. Craig Gentry, homegrown product right here in Fort Smith. Unbelievable talent. You know, he played for us at Westlark then, and then went on and played for the Razorbacks, and then he's had a long career in the big leagues, and was drafted by the Rangers, and you know, could really run, could really throw, and just a really good player in the big leagues.
Yeah. The only time I ever saw him play in high school, he caught. Apparently, that was the only time he ever caught, and he looked like an all-state catcher. So.
Well, Gentry's that guy. I mean, it didn't matter what the sport was. You could put a basketball in his hand, he'd go dunk it, put a golf club in his hand, and go shoot scratch golf. I mean, there wasn't anything he couldn't do athletically. He was just that type of player.
Yeah. Well, kind of to get off topic a little bit, but who's the best karaoke singer you've ever seen in your life?
Oh, Sean Doty, hands down. I mean, there's no denying Sean Doty's probably the best. I mean, I've heard him sing. I mean, I've heard him sing multiple times in my life, and he's one of those guys where when he starts singing, close your eyes. Especially, he likes to sing Prince, little Red Corvette, and like I said, you close your eyes, you think Prince is singing. It's unbelievable. But yeah, hands down, Sean Doty, best karaoke singer I've ever listened to.
All right. Well, last question here to finish up, but what, in your opinion, is the best state in the United States?
State?
Yeah, best state.
Well, I mean, I'm partial to the state of Iowa. I mean, I've grown up there, raised there. You know, I mean, but having lived in Arkansas, obviously a lot longer than I lived in Iowa. I mean, I love the state of Arkansas, the people, and what it stands for, and just everything that the state of Arkansas has to offer with, you know, with tourism and the mountains and the trees, and you know, we don't have all this in Iowa. So, I mean, I'd probably have to say the state of Arkansas. I mean, it's a great place to raise a family. You know, the athletics in Arkansas are really good. I mean, people support their sports, and so I've really enjoyed living here in Arkansas, and but I still have a fondness for the state of Iowa, obviously, because that's where I grew up, and you know, that's where my dad is still today. And I have brothers and sisters that still live there, and go up there and be able to visit them on a somewhat of a regular basis. But always enjoy going back home, as we all do. We always enjoy going back home. But for me, home's Arkansas, and it always will be.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get back to baseball soon.
I hope so. Can't wait.